Hello.
Hello, Ramagya.
Yeah, good
Am I
afternoon, sir.
speaking to you?
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon. How are you, Ramagya?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Okay. So you come from East Godavari, Andhra Pradesh. Your
Yes, sir.
optional subject is physiology.
Yes, sir.
You have graduated with electronics and communication from Acharya Nagarjuna University, Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
And this is your sixth attempt at the
Yes,
Civil
sir.
Services Examination.
Yes, sir.
And your extracurricular activities and interests include reading historical fiction and practicing Vinyasa Yoga.
Yes.
So, Ramagya, let me start with Godavari.
Okay, sir.
How Godavari got its name? I'm talking about the river.
Um. Uh. No, sir. I'm not sure. Sorry, sir.
Okay. If we look at the length of river courses in India, like there are so many rivers that flow in India,
Yeah.
Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. If I am looking at only the length of the river courses, uh, that falls within the territory of India, then Godavari ranked at what position? If I say Ganga is the longest.
Then Godavari would be the second longest river, sir.
Are you sure?
No, sir. Actually, I have to ponder on that.
Okay. Are you aware that there is a language called Italian of the East?
Yes, sir. Telugu is called as Italian of East.
Why is it called as the Italian of the East?
Similar to Italian, all the words in Telugu ends with a vowel sound, sir. Like u, u.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
why it's compared to Italian.
Okay. Ramagya, you like reading historical fiction.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between fiction and fantasy?
Fiction is it's based on imaginary characters that can there is possibility that this could happen. Like fantasy is based on like characters which are supernatural, which have some magical powers and places that are not uh, possible to exist in real life.
Okay, good. Which is the last historical fiction that you have read?
The last book I have read is Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, sir.
Okay. Can you summarize the core of that book in one sentence?
It talks about the suffering and the experiences of people who undergo when the society is going through a fundamental transformation, how that will change the course of lives of the ordinary people, sir. That's the
Okay. Suppose you have an opportunity to select a historical character and create a fictional story around that character. Who that character would be, and let me put one condition: the character should be from India or Indian history.
Mm. Sorry, sir. I actually haven't read any historical fiction.
No, you have not understood my question, Ramagya. I'm saying, suppose you have to write a fresh story,
Okay, sir.
or means you facilitate the writing of a historical fictional novel. Okay. Now, all I want to know from you is that fictional novel, historical fictional novel, would revolve around which historical figure from India, if you get an opportunity?
I would like to write a book about Rani Lakshmi Bai, sir.
Rani Lakshmi Bai.
Yes.
Can you tell me some of the administrative innovations undertaken by Rani Lakshmi Bai?
He has recruited many women into the army, sir. And Sorry, sir. That's
Anything related to civil administration? This is military administration, I understand. Anything related to civil administration?
no, sir. No idea.
Okay. Are you aware that name of Rani Lakshmi Bai has a connection with Subhash Chandra Bose?
Her actual name is Manikarnika, sir. The child whose name given to her. But I don't know how that is related to Subhash.
If I say Rani Lakshmi Bai and if I say Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, can you think of anything just by listening to these two names?
No, sir.
Okay. Ramagya, uh, I was going through your service preferences and I found that Indian Administrative Service is your first choice.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the IAS? I like three major reasons.
The job is very diverse and challenging, which I like about the jobs there. And the work that will be done by me would be meaningful, and that will I can derive some personal satisfaction with the work.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's it.
Okay. When did you decide that you want to become a civil servant?
Um, I did my MBA from IIM Lucknow, sir, after completion of my graduation. During the course of the during that course itself, after completion of my first year, we went to some villages in Uttar Pradesh for doing a research on non-farm income, sir. We stayed there for like 2 weeks, interacting with the people about the sources of the non-farm income they are working on. And this actually gave me an experience to know about the lives and difficulties of ordinary people, how they are. That was the event that inspired me to pursue a career in civil services.
Okay. You talked about the Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that India needs more B schools that we have currently? Should we increase the number?
We actually have enough number of B schools, sir, but there is nothing wrong in increasing the number of B schools, because it will. There is a lot of startup ecosystem going on in India, and if we have more B schools, this will help in creating more entrepreneurs who have good knowledge about businesses and how to create big businesses and unicorns.
What is bootstrap in the context of business?
Bootstrap. Sorry, sir. No, I don't.
Okay. What is the
Actually,
difference
did
between?
my MBA is in agribusiness management, sir. It's not regular MBA.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
specialty.
Okay. You talked about startups. What is the difference between seed funding and crowdfunding?
Um, Crowdfunding is uh, uh, getting funding from different sources instead of a single investor. Seed funding is when the business is not uh, started itself. Seed funding would be the funding that is gotten before the business is started itself.
Hmm. Okay. What are the three major factors, non-economic, non-geographic, that can boost agricultural production? Non-geographic, non-economic. Three important factors.
Access to credit to women, that would be a social factor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, Mechanization, using technology in agriculture will also help
Okay.
in increasing productivity.
Hmm.
And food processing to increase the value of the agri produce.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Ramagya.
Thank you, sir.
Ramyagna,
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. How do you pronounce your name, Ramyagna?
It's pronounced as Ramyagna, sir.
Ramyagna.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a very unique name. You'll have to tell me what the meaning of the name is, Ramyagna.
It's a combination of two Sanskrit words, sir, Ramya and Yadna. Ramya stands for pleasantness, and Yadna stands for selflessness, sir.
Good. Okay. Your date of birth is 26th of February.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what is this day celebrated the world over as?
Sorry, sir. I'm not aware.
Okay. If I tell you, what is more important, worrying about the future or thinking about the present?
Thinking about the present. Present, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I ask you, does this relate to anything? Do you remember anything related to this particular fact that I just asked you? What is the term given for this? Present is the only movement that we have. Have you heard of the word, heard of the phrase, carpe diem day?
Yes, sir. Live in the
What does
present.
that mean?
Live in the present. Living in the present, sir.
Okay. So, 26th of February is celebrated worldwide as the Carpe Diem Day.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for the information.
Okay. Now tell me, uh, who used the word the Carpe Diem Day first?
I don't know.
What is the origin of this word? Any idea?
No, sir. No ideas.
What is the meaning of this word Carpe Diem? Any idea?
It means living in the present instead of worrying about the future or the past.
But the exact meaning of the word Carpe Diem, it means seize the day.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if I tell you that seize the day is Carpe Diem, what is the opposite, exact opposite of this?
Worry about the future.
Sorry?
Worry about the future.
Yeah, I'm asking about the term.
See,
Carpe diem is a word which says live in the present. What is the exact opposite term for? Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You have also participated in Taekwondo.
yes, sir. I've learned Taekwondo during my childhood.
You are a green belt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me, what does the green belt signify in Taekwondo?
It signifies earth, sir.
Earth.
Earth.
Okay. In that case, can you explain the three initial belts, white, yellow, and green then?
White would be like um
When you start with the white belt. What does that symbolize?
it symbolizes a learner who doesn't have any experience or anything, a new learner.
Okay, a beginner. Okay, a fresh start.
Beginner.
Okay, yellow.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I haven't read about that. I have to read.
Green does not symbolize earth. It symbolizes a plant beginning to grow.
Okay, sir. Then yellow must have been earth. Then
The yellow represents the ground. That is right.
yes, sir.
So that means the seed being planted is
Right.
yellow. So you confuse yellow with green. Okay. Tell me, what is the dress that you wear in Taekwondo? What is it called?
Oh, I actually forgot, sir. Sorry, sir. I have to recall it.
Is it called the book?
Yes, sir. The book. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. You also fond of badminton.
Yes, sir.
You played badminton in competitive events.
Just in college, it's till college I have played, sir, in like intra college events.
You won the first prize in badminton in school. Have you played competitive badminton after school?
No, sir.
Okay. If I were to ask you, name three uh, women badminton players of India. Can you?
PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal. Um, there is one. Ashwini Ponnappa. Sir.
Okay.
Gupta Jwala is another female badminton player. Yes.
Jwala Gutta. Okay. In badminton, uh, I'm a little amazed. Why is this game called badminton? What is so bad about this game that it's called badminton, not good minton?
Um, no, sir. No idea.
No idea. Where did this game originate? Any idea?
It originated in England, sir.
Okay.
British
What was the name of the place?
No, sir. No idea.
The name of the county was Badminton.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And in India, where did this game start?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
You have any idea about Pune having a linkage with badminton?
Yes, sir. It was where the first they have played it in Pune first, sir.
Okay. How many medals has India won in women's badminton in the Olympics?
I think sorry, sir. I don't remember the exact number.
You just named two of those three players.
Yes, sir. They have won, but I'm not sure about the exact number. Sindhu actually won one bronze, one silver. Saina also won a silver. And
Did she win a silver?
silver or bronze. Sorry, sir. Not sure. I have to check.
Okay. You also fond of you practice vinyasa yoga.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vinyasa is a word which is formed, which is a combination of two words, vi and nyasa. Can you tell me what is the meaning of vi and the meaning of nyasa and the combination of both?
Different poses. Nyasa is pose, sir.
Nyasa is pose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And vi,
What is that?
vi is for a sacred way of doing something. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me, what is the difference between Hatha Yoga and Vinyasa Yoga?
Hatha yoga actually have a sequence of poses that are you have to follow the sequence strictly. You shouldn't move away from that poses. It has a strict practice. Vinyasa yoga is more flexible in a way compared to hatha yoga, sir. It links breathing with poses.
Okay, but
So it is like a flow yoga.
okay. So if I were to ask you one main difference between both, what would that be?
Strict discipline in hatha yoga, and it is not
No,
so strict.
discipline is there in both. Yoga in any case involves discipline. So one main difference between both. You just now said Vinyasa yoga is a flow yoga.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then now tell me what is the difference between these two?
It holds poses in hatha yoga, but vinyasa is a flow, like you move between poses instead of holding a pose for too long. For every breath,
Yeah.
for every breath, you change your pose in vinyasa yoga, but not in hatha yoga.
Anything to do with taking breaks in between the different poses?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay. Lastly, one last question. Tell me, what are the health benefits of Vinyasa Yoga?
It helps in increasing focus, and it's more physically demanding, so it helps in keeping oneself flexible, maintaining a healthy weight. Um,
Is it more demanding than Hatha Yoga?
no, sir, not compared to Hatha Yoga, but it is like a flow, so you sweat a lot in during practice of Vinyasa Yoga. Um, it helps in increasing your flexibility and balancing, and also focusing better on doing things.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. One very interesting question I want to ask you about Taekwondo. Just one last question. Sorry. Tell me, is Taekwondo Olympic sport?
Yes, sir. It is a Olympic sport.
Since when is it an Olympic sport?
Since 2007, sir.
2007? Was Olympics held in 2007?
Not sure, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ramyagna.
Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Your name is Ballikura. And what
Ramyagna,
is
sir. Ramyagna,
this?
sir.
Ramyagna or Ramyaka?
Ramyagna, sir.
Ramyaka.
Ramyagna is the last one. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ballikura is the surname.
First, okay. You have heard about 5G.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me two potential benefits of 5G in India and also two challenges in implementing 5G in India?
Benefits would be it will revolutionize how we work, sir. More, it's easier to work while staying in different places instead of you don't need to be in a single office. Um, Education and health will benefit a lot by using 5G. The people in rural area can access better quality education and health facilities, sir, by using 5G. The surgeons can directly connect with patients who are in rural areas. These are the benefits, sir. Challenges would be 5G requires more number of towers compared to the earlier 4G cellular technology. So, mounting these towers is a challenge. Um, and Sorry, sir, I can't think of another challenge.
A lot of benefits have been touted which do not apply in India. Can you name one or two of them?
Sorry, sir. Have to read on that.
Okay. List at least three applications of big data in India and also mention about its application in agriculture.
Sorry, sir. I have to read on that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Tell me two basic postulates of positivism and post-positivism.
Positivism is it tried to emulate scientific studies, sir. Like they tried to find some general laws in sociology instead of they believe that there are some rules and laws that can be followed in sociology similar to natural sciences. And they relied on experimentation and lab work while studying sociological phenomena in positivism, sir.
And post?
Post-positivism, they have discerned that sociology is not like it. It deals with people and society, which are subjective in nature. So, objective observation and general laws can be derived for sociology. It depends on which differs based on the societies and the space and time, sir.
Why sociology is called a value-free science?
It's not completely value free because the sociologist has some values which he comes with. Yes, sir. The sociologist has to study society which of which he is a part of. So he has to keep his values aside in order to study the sociological phenomena to better understand it. Hence, it is called as a value-free phenomenon.
Nowadays, we find that crimes against women are on the rise in spite of strong legislations in this regard. How, as a district collector, will you curb this thing? Tell 2 innovative measures. Be very brief.
Increasing self-defense classes for women and adolescent girls, sir. That's one. Like a distress number which they can call on when they are faced with any threat. That is one, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ramyagna,
Sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ramyagna?
Sir. Yes, sir, I can hear you. Sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One final question before we wrap up this interaction.
Okay, sir.
Ramyagna, suppose you have to create one slogan for the education of the marginalized in the society. What that slogan would be? You can frame that slogan in either English or in Telugu, in whatever language you are more comfortable. But if you are framing it in Telugu, then please translate it for everybody's benefit. Yes, go.
Sir, I'm not able to come up.
Okay. Thank you, Ramyagna. Your interview is over. We will reconnect with you in some time for your feedback. Stay connected.
Okay.
Ramyagna.
Sir.
Ramyagna, if I were to ask you to rate your performance in this interview, though it's not an interview otherwise, but if you were to ask you to rate your performance, how would you rate yourself on a scale on 1 to 10?
It would be somewhere around 4.
Why so?
I'm not very well prepared, sir.
Understand, Ramyagna, one thing. The person who is in the hot seat knows where exactly, how exactly one has performed. And knowing how you have performed is a wonderful sign because that is actually an indicator that you are willing to improve. right? So I take very, very great pride in saying that, yes, you have judged your performance spot on. There were, I don't know why, but I felt you were scared. What is the reason for being scared, Ramagna? This is your first attempt?
Yes, first attempt at interview, sir. First
Is this
interview.
your first mock that you're appearing in?
No, sir. Not the first.
So, if you have appeared in a few mocks before this, you should have.
But online, this is the first online mocks, yeah. I have appeared for like 2 mocks before. This is
That is no reason why you should be petrified of online. I'm sure you are a BTech, so you're not. You don't have two left feet, isn't it? So you are technically sound, so that should not be an issue at all. So let me tell you one thing, Ramyagna, before I start. This is not an interview. This is not a test of knowledge as people presume it to be. This is a test of personality, right? You understand that?
Yes.
Now, even if you have goofed up on a couple of answers, that does not matter at all. What matters is how you have recovered from those goof ups and how you have stood thereafter. That's what's more important. So, if in the beginning itself, if you start with a little bit of nervousness, then getting that confidence back becomes very difficult. But what was surprising was you are dressed very well. You have a wonderful smile. You are polite. You are very humble. You are very decent. Everything to go in your favor. You wish everybody to begin with, and suddenly I saw your confidence level suddenly come down the moment the first question was asked to you. So understand one thing. You have gone through a lot of effort. This is your 6th attempt, right? Now, do you want to make it this time or no? You want to make it unsure?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
No. What I want to know is, do you want to make it this time or do you want to go around the whole rigmarole once again?
Sir, I don't want that. No, sir.
You don't want that, no?
Yes.
So, Ramyagna, understand one thing. There were a lot of good things in the discussion that we had today, but there were a couple of things, wherein I would want to see you improve. Because what will happen is, I also would not want you to go back again into the rigmarole, wasting 1 full year, which you could have utilized as a civil services officer. So, good things I've just told you. You wish everybody very well. You thanked when you were given new information. You are polite, you are humble, you are decent. Whenever some new information was given to you, you thanked. And when you are not aware about it, you said, I'll go back and read. So, these are all good things that were there in this interview. But let me tell you one thing. You looked scared, right? And that scare, what happened because of the scare was you looked underconfident because of that. And all that could have evaporated with just one small step, and that was a smile. Because you were scared, there was no smile on your face. And because there was no smile on your face, what happened? You were putting pressure on yourself. And when you're putting pressure on yourself, you feel you are down and out. And then in the interview also, you will see that the corresponding level of energy will be transmitted from the other side. Remember, this is nothing else but a game of energy. You would want to see how energetic you are, right? Whereas you lacked energy during this whole duration that we talked about, 30 odd minutes that we talked, I thought I did not see a high level of energy which I should have actually seen. Right? You are appearing for an IAS interview. Your IAS is your first choice, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you get selected for the IAS, tell me, if somebody were to come and ask you a question, or if some superior would want to know something from you, and if you were so scared, would that put you in good stead?
No, sir. Definitely.
It would not.
Yes.
So, what is required is Like confidence has to be there in you, right? So nothing is lost because this is just a mock. And why I am harping upon these issues is these small issues that that I'm going to be talking about have got the capability of pumping up your performance at least by another 20 to 25 or maybe even more marks than that, right? So let's start from the scratch. Now, the dress that you are wearing, are you intending to wear the same dress for
No,
the
sir.
interview?
No, sir. I'm going to wear a sari, sir.
Good. So if you're wearing a sari, that's a wonderful decision. Now, in the sari, please do not wear any dark colors. Wear light pastel colors, preferably something with not too many gaudy designs. Something very simple. Traditional would be even better. You have certain saris from Bengal, from Kerala, down south. You have those good saris which are not very extravagant. They're not very gaudy as such. But plain, simple, decent sari would be a wonderful idea. Okay. Now, when you start the interview, do not wish everybody individually, wish everybody collectively.
Okay, sir.
Right? If there are supposing 5 people on the panel and all 5 are gents, how would you wish them?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sirs. And if there is one lady amongst the 5 panelists, then
I'll wish her separately. Good afternoon, ma'am.
sorry, no, please do not do that.
Okay.
Never say ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am is very, very informal. This is a very formal affair. And here, use the word madam. And whom would you wish first? The 4 gents or the lady?
The lady first, sir.
But there are 4 gents.
Even then, the lady first, sir.
Perfect. So,
Okay, sir.
good morning, madam. Good morning, sirs. Right?
Okay, sir.
And accordingly, depending upon if there are 2 ladies or 3 ladies or 1 gent, however it is, accordingly, you will have to work it out. So, when you are doing so, please maintain that smile on your face. Even if you are scared, do not exhibit your worry that I'm scared, because it becomes cleanly visible. If you're not smiling, that means you are underconfident. If you're underconfident, that means you are under pressure. And if you're under the cloud, you are definitely going to bust up your performance. Right? So keep that smile on your face.
Okay.
Right? I can assure you, if you had maintained a smile during, even if you're not able to answer the question, if you are able to maintain your smile, 10 to 15 marks extra straight away you will get, because once you maintain a smile on your face, the environment in the room, the hall where the interview is going to be taking place, it lightens. And when the environment is lightened, what happens? Easier questions will be asked.
Okay, sir.
And that's the design.
Okay, sir.
You will not be asked very, very serious questions. And when because nobody is testing knowledge here, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So why did the talk shift to serious questions? Because you were so very serious. So if you maintain a smile, what will happen is automatically the environment of the room becomes lighter, and easier and better, softer questions will be asked to you. You will get more time to reply, and that will help you in gaining confidence.
Okay.
So before you enter the room on the final day also, remember to take a deep breath, maybe 3-4 deep breaths before you fill up your body with oxygen as much as you can, so that when you go, when you are losing confidence, oxygen has a tendency to evaporate from the body. So take in as much of oxygen as you can before you go into the room. Now, so talking about the subjects. Now, you were asked one very simple question: 3 reasons why you want to join the civil services. You could not give 3 reasons. You only gave 2 and stopped at that.
Yeah.
So be very sure. Please, you must do that. You will have to,
Yes.
give decent, as far as possible. Do not give those stereotyped answers. Think of something unique, something good, which is going to be appreciated. Not something which is just stereotyped or run-of-the-mill answer. Right?
Okay, sir.
Number one. Number two, when you're asked any question, it is a knowledge-based question. If you falter, do not worry, do not get upset. This is not a test of knowledge, as I just said.
Okay.
Just do not bother about it. If you made a mistake, if you're not aware about the answer, say, sir, I'm sorry, I'm not aware about it. I'll check back. I'll have to read about it. I will read about it. Okay. That show that you have that fondness to learn, willingness to learn. So, but don't get overawed because of that.
Okay, sir.
If you get overawed, you will put yourself under pressure.
Yes.
Right? So, even if you say once, twice, doesn't know, thrice or maybe even 4 times, does not matter at all. Don't get overawed.
Okay, sir.
Enjoy the session. Something, if you keep a smile on your face, something lighter will definitely come immediately after. Right? So, but this is about knowledge-based questions. When it comes to opinion-based questions, then this will not do. I do not know, sir. Or I do not, I don't know. Then it will not work. There you cannot say, I will go back and read about it because this is an opinion.
Yes, sir.
There you will have to give an opinion. Do not jump into the answer. Take a second or two to think about the answer and then get to the answer. If you want to take some time to think about it, take permission. Can I take a few moments to think, sir? Can I take a few moments to recollect my thoughts? Nobody's going to say no to it. So you will get 3-4 seconds, maybe extra beyond that. Think about it and then answer.
Okay.
Right? So do not jump into the answer because that shows that you are too prepared to answer that question. Even if you are well prepared, do not jump into the answer. A few seconds gap, a second, two or 3 seconds gap is warranted there also. Right? That means you are collating your thoughts and then you're answering. You're not just sputtering out the answer.
Yes.
Then your knowledge about historical facts again required much to be desired. Okay. Now, when you were asked a question about how the relation between Rani Jhansi and Subhash Chandra Bose, what was the link? Can you recollect now?
Both are revolutionaries, and maybe that is the.
Anything else apart from that?
No, sir.
The women's regiment was called the Jhansi.
Rani. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, why was it called? Who was the first commander of that particular regiment? All that information also you must have with you.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, sir.
Now, one good answer that you gave was about, and I thought that was the best answer you gave. Very apt, short, and to the point, was about why is Telugu called the Italian of the East. That is exactly how the answers should be. Do not try to give long, winding answers because you'll be losing out in that case. Now, why do I say you will lose out? Because the more the number of questions that are asked to you, the more
Answers.
the more chances you will have to explain, the more chances the panel will have to discover about facts that you otherwise would not have, you won't get time otherwise.
Yes, sir.
Right? If I ask you 10 questions, I'll be able to unearth 10 different, facts about you. I can see, are you getting worried? Are you getting overawed? Are you getting overwhelmed by the questions? Or are you getting under pressure? I mean, there are so many different things that I'll be able to gauge in those. But if I get just one question to answer or maybe 2 questions to answer, I'll get lesser opportunities to understand your overall personality.
Yes, sir.
Because the more the opportunities that we get to unearth your potential, the better it would be for you.
Yes.
So in this case, what I would suggest is do not give long answers, give short answers. But if you do not know the answer, do not just shoot and say, sir, I do not know.
Okay, sir.
There also, take a couple of seconds and then say, sir, I'm not very sure about it. I'll have to go back and read about it. It will not go against you. But the moment the moment the question is asked, you say, sir, I don't know. What does that mean?
I'm not thinking.
That you want to run away from the situation.
Yes, sir.
And when you want to run away from the situation, it sends very wrong signals about your personality.
Yes, sir.
Right? So these are small points which I thought I must tell you Now, two things, if I want to do the whole thing, if I would want to cut it down to just two words, if you want to make a good impact on the panel, number one is show energy, and number two is smile.
Okay, sir.
The low in energy will go against you, not having a smile will go against you. So if you have a high energy level, as I said, take in a lot of oxygen before you go inside, and then go in and face the panel without any fear. Go there to enjoy yourself. Remember one thing, Ramyagna, please, this is your sixth attempt and you have just now said you do not want to go through the rigmarole once again.
Yes, sir.
So if you do not want to go through that whole rigmarole once again, you would have to do a little bit of work on yourself, a little bit of knowledge about Taekwondo, a little bit of knowledge about your technical subjects that were the questions that were asked to you, and the basic questions about badminton. And though you answered questions related to your Vinyasa yoga a little better, but I would still prefer a little more knowledge in that particular.
Okay, sir.
Overall, I'm sure with these inputs that I've just been told to you, you will surely be able to break the barrier which is required.
Okay, sir.
25 to 30 marks. If you get more, you will be there somewhere in between 170 to 180. And remember, anything above 180 is guaranteed to get you into the civil services. Right?
Okay, sir.
A career, a service of your choice.
Yes.
So a little bit of effort from your side will be called for. Though I had been a little blunt in saying a few things, but all this is in your interest.
Thank you, sir.
So all these will help you in pumping up your performance by another 25 to 30 marks. So I think you will have to do a little bit of work on that. Is your date of the interview finalized?
Yes, sir. It's on February 23rd, sir.
February 23rd. So you still have about 20 odd days with you.
Yes.
That was not a bad time. Enough time to do a lot of exercises to pump in your confidence and grow in confidence, and go and face the board with no fear at all. Okay? Go there to enjoy it based on today's performance. And I can assure you that this performance is not a true reflection of your actual potential. Your actual potential is much more. As I said, that is those 25, 30 extra marks, right? So based on the performance today, we have given you a score of 140. And I want that additional 30 to 40 more marks from your side. You will definitely make it in that case, right? Any questions you would want to ask, please?
When is the right time to take more marks, sir? Like before the real interview?
You are in time for it, but what I would suggest is do not take mocks, say, last 1 week of your interview.
Finance.
That's a technique you should avoid. Till 1 week before your actual interview, you can go in for more mocks if required.